It looks really cool. But yeah, I've a quiz today. Not the quiz that's making me feel so empty recently. It's just that in general, like my life is not progressing as much as I want it to. Like I'm like a tree that, like a bonsai tree that wants to grow into a big oak tree, a big redwood tree. You just gotta be patient sometimes. Oh my gosh, Alessandro, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? I bet you feel that emptiness too sometimes, because you were saying that you wanted friends, right? But online friendships can never replace in real life friendships. Just plugging in my charger at the moment, so my laptop can charge and work. Oh my gosh, Tofu and Rios, welcome back. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I made a friend named Paris. Aw, that's such a cute name. I'm so happy that you made a friend. Where did you make this friend? Actually so glad that you made this friend because your other friends are not the best. Like, you know, what's her name? Ava and Stella. Hi, when was the last time we talked? How you been? I don't know. It's been a long time. But yeah, I've been good. I hope. I don't know. I've been feeling so weird lately. Just thinking about a lot of things. But I guess it's due to the news, how Israel was bombing Lebanon recently. Like, can you imagine 160 bombs in 10 minutes? Like, it's you know, you can't just go on about your day normally after that, hearing something like that. It's like trauma, like secondhand, not even secondhand, like third hand or 5 billionth hand trauma just looking at that. Imagine what they're going through. Like the Ummah is one body, right? If one part feels pain, the whole one, the whole Ummah feels pain. So yeah, I don't I hate the news, but I think it's important to stay like aware of the world conditions. I don't know. But yeah, it's also hard to not be desensitized by these things. Have you seen New Jersey news? No, what happened in New Jersey? I was trying to move the laptop so it's not causing a shadow. By the way, Jared, did you give Eris his mod back? I did not. I don't think he's coming back though. Like he was saying that he doesn't want to come back if he's not mod. I was like, but you were doing something not good with your mod powers. Like he started getting like a little bit um power tripping. I don't know. Today's my birthday. Oh my gosh, happy birthday, Alessandra. Are you 14 now? Because May got hidden. Yeah, in my school. Have you seen that was crazy. Paris, huh? Nickname. Yeah. So anything new with you, Rios and Tofu? Only Alessandra made a made a new friend. But tell us the news in your school, Rios. Okay, so We're doing a lab 11. I'm so scared for this quiz, guys. Look at Pixie. He's so cute. Well, like basically, I don't even know how to study for this, man. But alhamdulillah for ChatGPT. It could help us. When in doubt, ChatGPT. Teacher did what? Oh my gosh, Reels. I hope that teacher is fired. That's insane. I'm so sorry to hear you had to go through that. I mean, to even hear about that happening at your school. That's so scary. I hope it wasn't like, you know, towards you. How are you, Dre? Oh my gosh, Kai! Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm awesome. I always feel awesome when I see you, but like when I'm not streaming, when I'm not like at school or something, even especially at school, I think it's because of school that I was feeling so empty recently. I was like, ugh, after a nice spring break, we gotta go back here. I don't want to ever go back in life, you know. I don't want to. What's the word? Re, like relapse into like something that I already went past, you know. Like it just makes me feel so bad. I was thinking, like, when is this gonna end? You know, like, when is school gonna end? And it's not that far away. Like, I've done school my whole life. Like, we only got like a couple years left, right? Hopefully, inshallah. A couple years is overstatement. It's gonna be at least 1 year. I mean, at most 1 year. But yeah, it just makes you think so much, like, to a degree that you wouldn't normally. But yeah, I hope you've been good. Otherwise, I'm a bit sick. No, Catherine. Welcome back to the stream. Um, Yeah, you did tell us last stream that you were sick, or that you were feeling sick. So I hope you feel better. Hmm. Vertex G. I need to study for a quiz based on this assignment. Can you help me prove it? I'm so dramatic when I get slightly sick. Yeah, same, bro. Same. You've reached the free limit. Oh my gosh, I hate being poor. Well, I had Iron Kids one, but that one doesn't hold the memory for some reason. Attachments aren't available. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to use Iron Kid's ChatGPT. By the way, how many got blocked? Uh, blocked? I'm not sure what that means. If you mean like how many, well, I don't know if I could check actually. Love the pretty pen. Aw, thanks. I don't know where it's from, honestly. I think Iron Kid gave it to me. Pixie. Then I'm like, is this how old people feel? Aw. Yeah, for real. Old people love it so bad. Tofu bestie not here. I hope Iris will join soon. Yeah, two students. Dang Rios. I'm so sorry. Did you give Eris his mod back, Joy? No, I didn't. I couldn't. I mean, like, if I see him again, then I'm able to give him his mod back. But I took it away and then ended the stream last time, so it is what it is. But do you agree that what I did was right to take his mod after he was acting the way that he was? I mean, he wasn't acting so bad, but like, I don't know. He's a very nice guy overall, but with in terms of like disrespect, he does not take it lightly, and that's kind of hard when you're in a position of power. You're gonna be disrespected at some point. You know, you have to control yourself. Like it's a quote by Bruce Lee. You know that kung fu expert. What's his name? Kung fu or karate? I don't know. He was like, you can't something. It was a quote like you don't get a reaction from everything that happens to you. Then how many random got blocked? I don't know. Yeah, you did right. Okay, thank you. May got blocked, Tofu said. Is there a way to unblock people from live stream? Wait, I gotta ask on a separate chat. Let's see. Is there a way to unblock oops some viewer from YouTube live stream? Yes, but the exact steps depend on how you block them and whether you're using YouTube or YouTube Studio. If you block them in live chat, most common case, go to your live stream or any video in your channel, open the chat, click the three dots next to any message or your chat setting, go to manage blocked users. Oh, that seems pretty simple. Any YouTube. Okay, so over here we go to manage, but there's no manage. What the hell? Click the three dots next to any message on your chat setting. Okay, any message? Oops. Hmm. Manage? I only see hide user on this channel. Just kidding. I wouldn't hide Tofu. But this is so weird. I just put this up here. You're in the right area, but this menu doesn't actually let you unblock people. It's just for managing the current chat view. Here's where you actually need to go. Method 1, most reliable. Go to YouTube Studios, tap Settings, Community, Hidden Users. Okay. All for May, bro. I don't even think she's gonna come back. So we're in YouTube Studios now. Do you guys want to see my analytics? My earnings? Look at this earning. So we're at 1,111 watch hours. That's like 1/3 of the way to 3,000. This one is optional. It's like one of the followings. So that would make you uh start your earning journey. Wow. Okay, wait. What else is there? Settings. Yuki's meowing. Okay, and then tap community. There's no community. Oh my gosh, I hate. Oh wait, community moderation. My bad. Almost crashed out. I did. And then user management. Oh look at that. I have all my moderators here. There's Pragya, Fatima, Star, Tofu, Sahil, Kai, Doggy, Bobette. Standard moderators. Dang, that's a lot. Whoa. Wait, hold on. It's not showing. Yuki wants to see too. Look at all those mods. Dang. And then there's so many hidden users. Whoa. Whoa, that's a lot. Should I like unblock all of them? Hmm. Where's May? Was it classic? What? I can't find May. Okay, I guess May was not hidden. Because I can't find her. Better hope you don't get hit by mine. Kaboom. Wait, why is everybody bazooka ing each other? I was watching the previous stream Luca fight, then I see the live chat and I saw Kai talking to me, but her account didn't show up. Oh, maybe it's her account because she's not hidden here. Look at that, Melissa. That's the only one I recognize from this list. There's a lot of weird people. But yeah, should I like unblock everybody? Just in case there's somebody hidden on accident. Yo, Lana, welcome back to the stream. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Anyways, hello. Hi. We're just learning how to unblock people from the YouTube live. But yeah, look at all these mods though. That's crazy. We got a lot of managing mods though. I'm happy with this list of managing mods. Who's Bobette? Okay, we're done with that. We gotta study though. Lana, hey. Look, Iki's here too. So we're gonna practice for a quiz. But this is just another chat. Okay, what your quiz will really test. This lab isn't about memorizing code. It's testing whether you understand how to structure programs using functions, validate user input, use loops for calculations without shortcuts, data structures work, matrices, vectors, graphs, and how randomness and stimulation works. Okay, so number one, directed graphs. Rows equal outgoing edges, columns equals incoming edges. So out degree, vertex I, sum of row I, sum of column J. Hmm. This is so hard to study for. Hold on. Pragya? Wait, is she here? Why did somebody say Pragya? Or was I just imagining that? Oh, never mind. That's an old comment. Jenny. Okay. Let me see. My grades are not doing good, guys. Just because I didn't care my mom was not here. Look at this, guys. Quiz one. Wait, all the labs always get like good because those are not worth much. It's like just do your work and then you get points. But this ain't about work. I got a 60 for my first quiz, 74, okay, for my second quiz, 42 for my third quiz, 52 for my fourth quiz. And the exam, oh dear, that's the one that you have to that one I was unprepared for. Like I was studying, but I didn't know like what exactly I was supposed to study. And that one chapter that I was supposed to study, I didn't. So I was absolutely clueless. I'm surprised I even got 18%. But yeah, that's really, really scary. But yeah, I have my next quiz today, like really, really soon. I'm so scared. I could download the original. But yeah, just like look at this. Drea, you're getting better, you're studying more, that's improvement. Thank you so much. Like despite looking at my grades, you guys are so nice. Like just these questions are so weird. I tried my best though. That's all that matters. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is my witness. I tie my camel, I do my best. But yeah, at the end of the day, you can't control whatever happens. Only what you do. I also liked S Class then. Stray Kids, Tofu, you're a K-pop fan. Okay, K-pop just famous for real. Yeah, it is. It's always been famous, even when I was a youngling. There was BTS, there was EXO, and when I first saw, it, I was like, "Whoa, these people are so cool! Like, how did they move like that all together simultaneously? They're like ants." But then they keep doing it over and over, and then it's kind of cringy at this point. Like, look at these grown men. Like, y'all gotta wrap it up. But then they retire, and then a new group comes, and then another group, and then it just keeps on changing. It's like, what is all this? What is this culture? عجيب جدا. Anyways, so let's just do this practice exam that I quickly made. Um, I'm so anxious, man. Question A. So, what's wrong? There are two mistakes. N equals input, enter a number of vertices. If n is greater than 2 and floor n equals n, then A equals rand I 0, 1 and n. And for outdo A, sum of I. See, I can't tell where the mistake is for this. N is the okay, I think the first problem is that there are two spaces. There are two ends for the same thing. Haram business. Yeah, I mean, in their 30s acting like 15-year-old kids were the, like they're fantastic. Hey, morning, yo, Animatives, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? But yeah, I guess they're not doing anything innately wrong other than like music, which they find is okay. They're just doing that to make people happy. But they're also taking advantage of like little kids' hearts. You know how they're easily controlled. You know how in like Demon Slayer they had that whole thing with it. Like it was so creepy. In the end, they're like all basically worshiping these people. That's a form of shirk though. Like it's bad for the idols too. Like the K-pop idols, because you know they once they lose their fans, because they care about their fans the most, right? Once they lose that popularity, it's like, oh, what is my purpose now? Like, could also hurt them. The manipulation is so scary. Yeah, exactly. It's sort of manipulation. Guess how much percentage I get today? Not gonna lie, but I was really playing games during my exam time. That's not lower than me. Yeah, I just showed my grade like 18% for my first exam. But yeah, I would say for you, if you were playing games, like you'd still get a passing grade, just not the grade that you want. So I'd guess like 74, 75. Okay, A is never created. We need to create A for I equals 1 to n, but the loop still runs. No else error message. So Lab 11 explicitly requires print error if invalid input. The return of flag. This code is just silently fails. It's like out of 100, it was grade 10. Damn, how's that possible? I got like 83, I guess. Allahumma back. That's me when I study really, really, really hard. Like you don't know you got manipulation till you go in the wrong path. Subhanallah, man, it's so scary. Like the thing about manipulation is that you'll never know that you're being manipulated. That's how it works. If you knew that you're being manipulated, then you're not. Yeah, I got exactly 75. Wow. No way, how's that possible? How'd you guess exactly? You know, I was just assuming that if you don't get the grade that you want, then it has to be somewhere because you're smart. I'm assuming that you're smart, you know? If you don't try, you're still gonna pass. President missing. Yeah, he's been missing the past few streams. It's just been Luca and me, Pixie. But yeah, I'm surprised I got it exactly right too. That's crazy. Okay, so the invalid input A is never created, and the loop still runs for I equals 1 to n. So math, okay. Error 2, no else error message. Lab 1 explicitly requires to print error if invalid input. So yeah, we need to watch out for variables that run without being created and no else error message or um if statements. Do if statements always need or else or error messages? You got more than 75. Hope you get more than 75%. Thank you so much, Animated. I hope so too. I really need as many good grades as I can to balance out the bad grades that I got. So scary, man. I hope something happens because if I keep failing, you know, the way that I've been failing, it's it's gonna chip at my self-confidence. But you know what builds my self-confidence very randomly is doing things that I see on the internet and actually succeeding at it. Like my Duolingo. Let me get there real quick. My chocolate malt ball, the forbidden wafer. Like this, y'all don't understand how important this is to me. Like being able to make this while seeing it on the internet. And it's obviously not even perfect. Look at all those marks. It's supposed to be completely clean. But just the fact that it was possible to make this, it makes me so happy and makes me believe in myself what can be possible if I genuinely try. Because it didn't take me one try to make this. It took me like 3 tries. But alhamdulillah, like it worked. And the same will happen for my grades, inshallah. I'm not trying to do better. Yo, legit way. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And I'm glad that you're trying to do better. And yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. Like I wanna do better as well with my grades and all. Choco. Guess the percentage. Which yeah, it was an F. Then I got an 87% in March test. Hopefully we'll do better than this month. This month? Dang. If it was an F, it has to be less than 50. But not too less than 50, right? Like what subject was it? Lower? 20%? 18? Is it like mine? I got an 18% on my first exam. Just saying that again, it just makes me so anxious for this class because I do not want to fail it at any cost. I need to go to office hours, but Thursdays I'm busy. 12%? 13% in fourth grade first exam. Fourth grade, you're fine. This ain't recent. But yeah, it makes sense if it's for fourth grade, not when you're older. But qadarullahi wa ma sha'a fa'ala. Allah put us in these situations so that we could turn to Him. That's the whole point of life. When nobody's gonna make it out alive. The only thing, the only reason things happen is for our reaction. And we have to master that. We have to, despite the feelings that we naturally get due to certain situations, we have to make the most out of it. That's the only way to succeed in life. So A is this matrix here, this 4 by 4 2 by 2 matrix. B is this 2 by 2 matrix, and we have to compute the C11. We have to multiply the matrix. So the output would be okay. So let's do the matrix multiplication. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is A matrix, and we have a B matrix, which is 5, 6, 7, 8. Very standard question here. So rows times column. That's how you do matrix multiplication. Row times column. So 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 7 is 14. And that's where our first matrix is. And then 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 7 plus 21. And then you do this column. 1 times 6, 6. 2 times 6 is 12. And then 3 times 6, 18. 4 times 8, 32. That's our output. When we add it, we get 19 here, 16, no, not 16, 36 here, 18 here, 50 here. Now let's check 19, 22, 43, 50. So I got this part right, but what happened here? What is that? That's 18. How's it 22? So 1 times 6, 2 times 8, 16. 2 times 8? I did 2 times 6. Okay, that makes sense. That's 16 there. Dang, I have to work on my multiplication. I'm very far from ready for this exam. Anyways, that's 22. Uh-huh. And then for this one, what happened here? We did this one, right? 1 times 2. 36? Wait, how did they do that? 43. So 3 times 5, and then 4 times 7. It's 4 times 7 is 28. I put 21. Anyways, that's supposed to be 43. 43. Yeah, okay. Dang, simple multiplication, yo. I know, a math major. I was good at studying from kindergarten to second grade. Whoa, that's a flex. Then got bad at it. You don't have to say that part. Well, that's a good conversation starter. Like, you know how people, especially the South Asian community, they're always bragging about stuff? That's something to bring up. You forgot to say Bismillah, that's why Jannat. Bismillah! Yo, David Sullivan, are you Muslim? And welcome to the stream. I don't know if you've been here before. You're pretending to do your homework. That's not your homework. Well, I don't have any homework. Actually, I do. You're right, you're right. And Doggy! Oh my gosh, Doggy, welcome back! So glad to see you guys. The whole gang is here. Is the stream going circle only for me? I I think it's only for you. Because my Wi-Fi is good at this point. I'm not sure though. Assalamu alaikum, Doggy. Eris won't come here, I guess. Yeah, there's no Eris. If you're homeless, just buy a house. What do you say? Then do it. I know I'm a good motivator. Mm-hmm. That's the thing that people need to hear. Even if they don't want to hear it, just do it. Just get a house. Like, that's just the end goal. Like, the real advice homeless people need is to quit your drugs, quit your nonsense, you know, seek that shelter, whatever program there is to help you, and then get a house. Like, work towards it. So, yeah, I went through a lot of ups and downs. Yeah. But your life is short so far. You're very young. A lot of ups and downs to come as well. But it's not gonna be anything that you haven't experienced yet. Life tends to go in repetitive motion. Well, life tends to test you based on things that you've already been through so that you could, get a chance to redeem yourself, to react differently. Because this ain't the first time I was struggling with classes. Obviously not. The stream got disconnected. Okay. I hope your Wi-Fi gets better, Kai. That's so sad. At least the live stream works, right? Okay. So I'm glad we reviewed a little bit on the matrix multiplication. Like, I know how to do it. The simple. This is because I haven't been playing brain games recently. But yeah, let's continue. We have part C here. Or I equals 1 to length v. If I is not equivalent to I dx, then the new vi is equal to vi and the problem are you're not shifting elements, so the result becomes new v 10, 20, 0, 40, 50. Index 3 is skipped, leaving a gap. Vector size wrong, not actually removing an element. So the correct idea is to use separate index counter. J equals 1 for I equals 1 to length v. If I is not equal to I dx, then the new vj is equal to vi. J equals j plus 1. So what's the difference here? We have to, initialize j here, and then also update j to j equals j plus 1. Use separate index counter. Who's the closest person to you guys in your whole life? Speak up, geniuses. Only me? Yeah, cries dramatically. No, why me? Titanic music. Yo, so hey, Joanna, welcome back to the stream. It's been actually so long seeing you here. Is it a Type C in a MacBook? It's just the Airbook, like MacBook Air, if you can see here. It's not. You need a Mac. DS was there during good times. Okay, that's so weird. Somebody tried to call me. This ain't. Look at this charger here. It says Nintendo, and my cat's bit it. This is a Switch charger, but it's actually so convenient for this MacBook Air. It's just USB-C, so it's fine. We use that charger. MacBook Air is disappointing. No fan, barely any ports. Exactly. I think that's why they called it Air, so that it could be lighter. There's not many. It's supposed to be sleek like that. My bestie man. It's fixed. Yay! Alhamdulillah. Kai doesn't cry then. Okay. Now let's actually get started studying. It's 11 a.m. My class I have to leave at 1 p.m. Cause like the class at 2 p.m. but I have to get ready at 1 and leave at 1:30. So that's when the stream's gonna end in a couple hours. It's only been 42 minutes, so I feel like I could finish it before 1. Alright, so output Monte Carlo. This is the the notes I took last time from our lecture. So hits are 50, trials are 100. Hits and trials gives you a 0.5 percentage. If you were to calculate hits per trials, right? And then the rectangle area is x max minus x min times y max minus y min. And that gives you the rectangle area. So the approximation is just that times that, giving you that. So Monte Carlo. If we have A equals 10, B equals 20, then your ratio A over B equals 2.5, right? And then area equals length times width. But the length and the width are like kind of the same, right? But we're taking the max, x max, because we're calculating like that, right? The length. So x max towards x min minus x min. Because let's visualize this for a second. So we have a rectangle here, right? This, let's say, this is 2. This is 1. This is 2, this is 1. So how do you calculate the length? You subtract this by this. This is 1, right? This only jumps once. This is 1. So it has to be max minus min. That's your length. What's the width? This ain't 1. This is the y-axis, right? This is 2. I mean the x-axis. This is 2, let's say. Then you also do min a max minus the min. So you do the same thing twice. Y max minus y min. Wait, I did the y first and then the x, but I guess it doesn't matter. Because the multiplication, So you calculate this, you get 1 times 1, just get 1. Your thing is just 1, your area. And then you multiply 1 by 0.5, and you get 0.5 for the total output, for the approximate linearization, or approximate integration. But in this example, it's just like 0.5 and then pi over 2. Exactly, facts. Kai, maybe do some brain training. We all need a little bit of brain games. That's just the facts. Even though me and Min don't talk every day, we'll stay the same with each other. Min, my bestie Min. You have a bestie Min? I'm jealous. You need the MagSafe charger. Huh? USB 2.0 for 2026 Mac is too outdated. I'm glad my 2016 one used USB 3.0. USB 3.0? That's crazy. First rule of Joy's Club is that you never correct Kai. That's true. Look at Yuki and Pixie. He's beating him up. Okay, Kai knows more about me when it's about DS and Intel based Macs. Dang, Kai, she never flexes that though. She's just knowledgeable. She's not gonna, you know, bombard us with that knowledge. Some common sense training. Yuki and Pixie, why are you so angry? I'm not angry. Kai to macho bakyo. I'm not angry. Oh, you mean the cats? Why are they so angry while they're fighting? Look at him. He gave up. Alright, so part E, since we're done part D. So it doesn't matter what you do first, the X or the Y, but for them they did the X first and then multiplied it by Y. And it's the same formula for both length and width. Max minus min. Otherwise, if you did min minus the max, you'd get a negative number. We don't need that. But then again, 1 minus 2 is negative 1, 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Multiply that, the negatives go away. So that's interesting. Okay, part E, output bins. So we have x min equals to negative 5, and then x is equal to 1.2. Use B equals floor with 2 times x minus the x min plus 1 to get the bins. Right? How does that work? So the bins equals. What are they doing? Yuki's so bad at fighting. Kai told me how to get SOS in a MacBook. No way. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I can't read your name, but it's like Hindi, right? Or Sonam. Welcome. My internet bad. Why is everybody's internet bad today? No. You're welcome to the stream, Tofu. Yeah, welcome back. I was like, where is he? New viewers. Yeah. But they're kind of they're kind of random. They're not like new viewers that might stay in the future. Now, as a hey, I'm broke and I have a PS4, so I'm not planning to buy an Xbox anytime soon. Yeah, Xbox is pretty old. But I have a PS4 as well, or like my brother did, and it's just been lying downstairs in a cabinet. Like we don't use it. I should probably sell it on Facebook Marketplace, but I've been trying to sell stuff there from a long time ago. Like nobody buys my stuff. I just put a mirror there today. Floor, floor, right? We want the lower amount of bins. If we have like a 10.5 and we say 11 bins, that's not gonna work out. We need what we have. We can't just, you know, do seal instead. We do floor. And then we have the x min, but we have to do the x minus the x min. And then plus 1. Well, we also have to multiply by 2 here. But why do we multiply by 2? I don't know. Formula plus careful substitution. This is literally your exam. So why do we multiply by 2 for the formula in bins? And then also, yeah, conversations have been deleted. Oh my god. And kids, ChatGPT, delete stuff very easily. Like this ain't good. I'll just copy paste it and anything. The bin, no. Oh, the president is here. Mr. President. You can use a big guy edit. The real big guy is right down there. He's looking. Yo, let me know, wait. Welcome back to the stream. It's been so long. How's it going? Hi, Dewey. New Mario movie dropped and no DS was mentioned, which was disappointing. Yeah. DS is a huge aspect of Nintendo. Like, they're just acting like it didn't exist, bro. He's just standing. He's so cute. Love like, oh yeah, you have a farming sim. It's good going. It's going good. How are you? I'm glad it's going good for you, because I can't imagine like a life that's going good without knowing where your stable income is coming from and if it's stable, or you know that you will succeed if you have like a firm understanding of how to succeed, how to study, how to get things done, how to pass, how to move on in life. A lot of things are unknown in life. Like, it's just, we don't know anything. And even if we knew, we don't know when we're gonna die, how we're gonna die. That's just part of being human, that we get so caught up in the future. But we need to practice tawakkul. Tawakkul is having trust in God, believing that He will do what is best for you. We suffer more in thought than we do in reality. That's a quote by somebody, I forgot who. But yeah, it's so true. Hope that answers your question on how I'm doing. I'm in a state where people won't believe me even if I don't study. Believe you? Like, what does that mean? Like, you're that good at studying, or like that good at your exams? No, watch for like 75% of this stream. How he's so big, a little bag? I don't know, man. It's probably genetics. Like, he's actually really not that fat. Like, he's just big. I was cleaning the litter box for my friend yesterday because she's out of town, and I went to her house, and I was cleaning the litter box. The poop was so small compared to our cats. I'm like, wait, they didn't even look that much smaller than our cats, but yeah, our cats are actually so big, and we do feed them like uh with the schedule. It's not like they can eat whenever. It used to be that way though. Okay, so for me, lab page 10, the bin formula is 2x minus x min plus 1. My lab? Page 10 here. Okay. So that's the min formula. Okay. Sounds good, Zahid, but nothing beats a racing sim. But I'm too broke to buy a wheel and pedals. That'd be so fun if you could, play those racing games. I saw there was a movie based on somebody who used to play that game and they became actually successful in like real life racing. SubhanAllah. Real life president got everything nice. Alright, Zahid, I'm gonna give it a try. How much does 18-wheeler cost? 18-wheeler! Dang. You miss like some real good games. You're falling in the corrupt corporate rubbish. Yeah. You know what hobby interests me? Dangle. Maybe. All you need is like clay, sand, water, and a jar, literally. That's my new hobby. Ugly dropped it though. Horse riding and tennis. Yo, you're just telling us now? Wait, is that like, oh, interests you? Okay, I thought you had that hobby. I was like, wait, how did I not know that? But yeah, honestly, horse riding and tennis are so cool. Like, I want to do those too. I hope we could do that together one day. That's a very far-fetched dream, but anyways. Your fave multi-standard. Do you know Stray Kids? I do. We were just talking about it. Who's your bias? Who's your favorite? And did you Khalid bin Walid said that a person should learn some essential skills. Khalid bin Walid book my hand says, and it includes horse riding. Yeah, it's not even Khalid bin Walid. It's the actual hadith, like swimming, horse riding, and archery are three activities that is part of the sunnah. Like the Prophet ﷺ wanted everybody to learn this, men or women, like both of them. It's really really cool. Okay. So let's test out this problem here. So enter the number of vertices 10, 1, and then 5.6. Let's run the code. Hello. 10. Okay, wow, look at that. It worked. And then run it again. 1. Invalid entry 1. And then 5.6. Okay. Let's test it out, see if it works. Any games are realistic? Yeah, I think like the graphics are a lot better. Newer games. Do you know Enhypen? Yeah, everybody knows Enhypen. Have you seen COD now? Nothing but plot armor. No, I don't play games like that. Farzo Horizon Peak. You haven't even seen Top Gear Override. I don't know if anybody understands. That must feel so bad though, that nobody understands your references. Yeah, maybe Google Top Gear Override first before you assume. Top Gear Override. What is that? That's such a Zuhaib looking game. What? Why does the car got teeth like that? Dang. It's kind of nostalgic. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, I love those car driving games though. Um, I don't know where it's from, but I was like seeing some reels. It was so beautiful, the graphics. I'm obsessed with one of them. Oh my gosh, I got it all wrong. Yeah, but I don't have a Nintendo, so I don't really think I'll buy it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. One has microtransaction, the other doesn't. Very interesting. The games are buggy and the transaction page is what always receives updates. Yeah, nothing like the OG games. Sometimes I can't wait to die. I'm just like sick of life. But that's kind of emo. Like I don't want to die. Like I don't want to kill myself. I just like want to get over it with this. But a lot of other people probably relate to that. You just gotta be patient. It's impatience telling you, like, I just want to get over this. Let's try it again, inshallah. Hope you aren't looking for the new cast since they're not Top Gear. I feel like if Zuhaib tried to do this assignment, he'd get an A plus. Very technical. So dry live, no fights, only two people talking about games for 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't even know where Kai is. Sorry, the live is so dry. But yeah, tofu. Do you have any? Because you said that you had exams, right? Like, how do you feel about the exam? You got an 84 in that one, right? That's crazy. Question two, question three. Okay. So invalid, get number of vertices. If valid equals 1, then A equals random integer between 0 and 1, n and n. That's your adjacent matrix. Then we generate, well, we print the matrix, then we calculate the size and the degrees. Plot the input. Hey, we got it. We got the answer right. Now we have to do 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm so worried, guys. I don't know how to study for this, but it's not like we have to write the code for it, so quizzes are better than the exams. Doggy, why are you focusing on his daughter? It's kind of scary, kind of weird. Whose daughter? Helen's daughter. I just thought that randomly, so I said it. Oh my gosh, Mr. President. Sorry. The whole gang is here. Right when I said that, Iki left. Watch him start fighting with Pixie now. I have no clue what you're doing, but you said I could ace it, so that's good. I'm doing another MATLAB assignment. Look at this lab code. Um, does this look like you could ace it? This type of question. Tofu, where did you go? Also, James May crashes into a cave over 80. I almost died. Is that like in a game or what? Find the error for the graphs. So, from the last one, we know that A was never created, right? It's just put there. We need to initialize A, and the loop just kept going. Like, we need A was never initialized, and the loop kept going. It should have made a error for like a else after the for loop. I mean, if statement. 2, output multiple matrix zeros. What prints? Okay, so row times column, right? So 2 times 4. Alright, let's do this again. 2, 0, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. 8 plus 0, 4 plus 6, 2 plus 0, 1 plus 15. So you get 8, 2, 10, 16. 8, 2, 10, 16. Okay, and that's for 2. I'm gonna do number 3. Are you studying? Yes, I am. Welcome back to the stream, your favorite multi-stanner. How's it going? Nice to see you back here. Well, anyways, I gotta go now. No, okay, bye. See you later, doggy. And thanks for staying so late. I know it's pretty late for you, for like midnight. But yeah, have a good sleep and the rest of your day tomorrow, inshallah. Bye, everyone. Bye, doggy. Actually, I can't relate with y'all. I'm into outdoor games more, so I just remain quiet. Aw. You know, that's part of the sunnah to not talk about things that leave other people out. Okay. Question 3, find the error vector removal. So this is the vector, the idx is 2 for I equals 1 to length b. If I is not equal to that, then doesn't look like there's any issue. What's incorrect? What specifically goes wrong? So we need to initialize I. We need to initialize I. Right? Or new v and then update it by adding 1. I don't know which variable though. Okay, question 4, question 5, question 6. Okay, there's 3 more questions. Let's just do them. So hits and trials. What prints? So we have 0.5 here, and then pi minus negative pi over 2 gives you just pi. And then you multiply it by 1 minus 0, and then that's just pi. So pi times 0.5 is pi over 2. And then question 5. That was question 4. I don't know, usually it's the other room. Yeah, Lana, welcome back to the stream. Yeah. I stream in different places. Today my mom went to the store very early, so I had this room to myself. Usually she's in a different room. But yeah, it feels fresh to be honest. Yeah, I like this room better. Tofu probably has a lot of friends who play outdoor games, so you can bear it. I haven't met anyone except May who likes crochet. I wish I could like crochet. I suck at it though, because I'm very unfamiliar with it. No one's good or bad at anything. Nothing is hard or easy. It's just you're either familiar or unfamiliar. So, number 5. Bin is very important. So we have the X-min, X-max, and the X. So if X is less than X-min, then B equals 1. What prints? So the X-min is 4, which is greater than X, right? It is for sure. And then B equals 1. Else if X is greater than or equal to the min, which it is, and X is less than the X max, then we do this. The floor, 2 times X minus the X min. What is negative 2.3 minus negative 4? Negative 6.3 times 2, negative 12.6, plus 1, negative 11.6. Why is that negative? Isn't it supposed to be absolute value? Wait, we're supposed to subtract that so it becomes positive. Negative 2.3 minus negative 4 is plus. So we have just 2, or like adding 4 would give us 2.3, right? So we have 2.3 here times 2 is 4.6. So 4.6 plus 1 is 5.6. Probably doing that wrong. So much going into that calculation. Mental math. Please fix the camera focus, bestie. Oh, sorry. It's because Pixie's in the back. Julia, wallahi help. Sorry, she'll read after 5 minutes. My head's spinning. I'm so sorry. 5 minutes torture. Okay. Question 6, logic trace, Gaussian validation. So sigma equals -3 if sigma is greater than 0. Then prints A. Else prints B. So it's not greater than 0. So then we just get C here. It's kind of too easy. I don't think that's going to be in the quiz. Mm, so A does not exist, the runtime error. So we need to initialize A for question 1. This is A here. Okay. And then question 2, the matrix output. I got it correct. Yay. And then question 3, incorrect to update variable. When I equals IDX, we skip leaves a gap. You're not shifting elements. What? Can you give the correct... Well, you probably did already give the correct answers in the bottle. Never mind. Something we can all do. Let's all try a good hobby. Yeah. Sketching doesn't require water, that's painting. You could use water to like mix I don't know, make it blurry. Nah, never mind. That's just fiction. I'm going to steal it from your apartment. Good luck paying the water bill. Surfing needs water. Oh my gosh, if I could learn surfing, that'd be awesome. Question 3 I got wrong. Question 4, pi over 2. The code prints decimals. So the correct answer is 1.571. But was I right though without the decimals? Yeah, I got it right. I got pi over 2, but like turn it into decimals. Like I'd do that later. So the bins 5.6. I did so much work and it was wrong. So that was 1.7. Okay, I just put 2.3. Okay. I know how to do that. I just did it mentally. I got it wrong. BC. Okay. Oof. You skip steps. J equals 1. So you have to make your own thing. Build the new vector. I did yesterday. It's pretty fun. Did what? Sketching. Uh, I would drown the first day of surfing. Wait, you went surfing yesterday? Y'all don't know swimming? No, I don't. I would literally drown. Let's try calisthenics, Kai. Oh, I've seen so many videos of those. They look so cool. Like the L shape. I forgot what it's called. L sit. Yeah, it's hard, bro. Yeah, you need a lot of like arm strength and upper body strength, or yeah, something like that. Okay, so I got all these questions wrong, but most of them I understand like how to do them. Anyways, let's focus on the lab now. My thing is slow. I'm trying to do L shape. What's wrong? Jenna. I mean, Kai. Y'all should learn swimming then. Yeah, for sure. It's so hard though. Like my friend was teaching me while I was in Hawaii, like in a pool, and I was literally drowning in the shallowest part. I was like falling backwards. I was like, help, help, help. Like I would have drowned if they didn't see me. If I didn't say that, because they didn't see me. I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, he keeps crying downstairs. Let's run this code. I'll try in summer vacation though. Inshallah. It's a good sunnah. Suggest me a hobby except crocheting. I think you already know what I'm gonna say. Find some clay. You won't learn swimming until you jump. It's a kind of a boring hobby though. You should learn to oh wait, oh my gosh, look at Pixie. I love when she sleeps like this. She's like sleeping on her hand. Oh baby. What's going on here? Yo, Vanj Kumar, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you've been here, but like you're new here. But yeah, welcome. We're just doing this lab. Well, I'm doing this lab assignment, and yeah, it's due tomorrow, but I have a quiz today. I have to study for it based on this lab. And it's so anxiety inducing. Like the chat is keeping me sane. I'm getting a different output from the lab. Oh, I love cats. Ah, same. What did you name this cat? Her name is Pixie. And my mom named her. It's like scrapbook journaling with pics or leaves or flowers or tickets. Anything then, paste it, remember the day. Aw, that's so cute. I forget, like, my whole life, honestly. Like, I haven't journaled in a long time. Because it just tracks bad memories. Like, I don't want to do that. Okay. Your kid is being bad. Scrapbook is like journal of good memories. Yeah, that's true. But what if we have no good memories? Good scrapbook, bad memories. Iki, let's go. You bend. You bend. Slow, slow. Pixie dust. I hear the word somewhere in the game. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's from Tinkerville. Scrapbook. By the way, what are you doing? This assignment is a lab 11. It's so hard. Like I have to learn how to do it by myself. But like I've been using ChatGPT this whole time just because I don't know how to do anything. But like once I know that it's a correct formula, then I could study the actual thing, right? And then like use that to understand how to do the code. Because when I try by myself, I fail so badly. For example, you take some flowers or leaves when you go outside on a walk and remember the pretty view. Yeah, like I go on hikes all the time. Like I love the hike. I have so much scrapbooking materials though. Trust me, I don't heroic using ChatGPT. I know it's just so it's like the temptation nowadays. Like we can't not use it. Like the brain is just look at this sticker I have. Every act of kindness is considered sadaqah. Like you don't have to be rich to do sadaqah. But what I wanted to show is like my scrapbook stuff. So I thought I had more material than that. Oh yeah, I remember scrapbooking. Like I made everybody choose a sticker and I put that in my scrapbook. Look at this. Oh, there it is, my intro to the stream. Oops, don't look at that. Look more scrapbooking material. Cause I'm not smart or anything. I wanna go hike with you. Aw. Sorry I didn't respond. I was looking at your other chat where you said that you don't use ChatGPT. I was like, what? How do you not use ChatGPT? I have a good tutor. Allahumma barik. I wish I had a tutor to help me pass all my classes. But yeah, if you don't need ChatGPT, that's the best flex ever. Okay, so we did 1, 2. I need to do lab 3. Wait, are you Muslim? I am. Alhamdulillah. Are you Muslim? Wait, what are you studying for? Hello, Damka Poziomka. That's a cool name. Studying for my MATLAB quiz today. It's stealing the life out of me, guys. It's like literally, you know, those like goals. I don't know. It just makes me really anxious. Wait, hold on. Save that. Okay. And oh nah, I'm half Christian and half Indian. My mom is Indian and my dad Christian. Could be Christian Indian. Do you mean like Hindu? But yeah, that's cool that you're half this, half that. Must be a little confusing at some point, no? I'm not sure. I live in India though. Awesome. You're not the first viewer to be from India. I have a lot of viewers from India. So, yeah, nice to meet you. And what do you say, Kai? Inspiration person, actually. I like she's smart and mature and nice. Who? Me? Aw, thank you so much, Jenna. Kai. I always mix you up with Tofu. I try to be mature. I'm very immature sometimes. So that's why I don't say my age. Because I don't know how to act my age. Because your age always just increases. Like you don't know, you're just always gonna be new to your current age. And also I think what limited me from being my age was not being able to grow, like and be interested in my hobbies. Like we were always like struck with poverty. So yeah, it's not like I could try out different things like all these other people can. Or like afford the lifestyle they can. So I was just doing like broke stuff, broke hobbies. Dre and my tutor, but I can say the same exact thing for you. Like smart and mature? No, I think you're more smart and mature. Like just the fact that you do skincare as well every single day. That's very inspirational. Or that should be the norm, right? Like everybody does it, but I don't. Oh my gosh, Pinky's sleeping like that again. Oh my god, she's so precious. Allah Mubarak. Who's Indian? Um, there's Doggy that's Indian. There's Pragya. There's some other people I don't really know. They're always here. Skincare inspiration. Where do you live? I'm from America, the U.S., the United States. So we're just gonna run this code, let the autograder finish it. If there's anything wrong, if there's not anything wrong, then we're gonna check the coding and we're gonna study that. Even though I should have been coming up with that code, which is so scary, man. Take advice from Pixie. Yo, Destiny, welcome back to the stream. Pixie's advice is to just relax, to do your best and to relax. Find a way that works. If you've tried something and it didn't work, then try something new. You say must nice my dream place. It's I guess it is a lot of people's dream place, but once you live here, you know that it's not all that. But yeah, seems like the whole code worked. So now we're just gonna study that, inshallah. But yeah, why do you want to move to the US, Vanch Kumar? Today I got 5 minutes, 8 to school, but I didn't skip sunscreen. I upgraded to my sunscreen. Late, I see. MashaAllah. That's the self-care Islam talks about. That your body is an amana, that you take care of it. Why is my laptop lagging, bro? Okay, never mind. It works now. Okay, so this is the code that we're gonna study today, inshallah. My test today wasn't good. Wait, you said you got 13%, but that was from fourth grade. What did you get for today's test? Did they grade it yet or no? Also, I'm very sorry to hear that. May Allah grant you success in all your affairs. Why did Destiny just say that random thing and then go away? So for number one, for a directed graph, the in degree of vertex j is the number of edges coming to a vertex j, while the out degree of vertex I is the number of edges leaving vertex I. The degree of a vertex is the sum of the in and the out degree of that vertex. So write a program that obtains from the user the number of vertices in a directed graph by calling the function get number of vertices, which should prompt the user for the number of vertices. So this is the header function, right? And we call this function get number of vertices with the n and the valid, because the n is the prompting the user for the number of vertices, right? That's the integer. So yeah, where do we get that? We put it here. That's the actual function, but we're calling it, so we don't put it here. The if statement is to check its validity. Check if an integer greater than or equal to 2 was entered and print an error message using %d if it was not. Return the entered number with a Boolean variable which is equal to 1 if the number is valid and 0 otherwise. So the validity, we check it here. But this is using Randy. That's for something else. The main program, calc degree, calc size, print matrix. But hopefully tomorrow test will be good, inshallah. Oh wait, the teacher was 10 minutes late to lecture, and usually the lectures are 35 minutes, but time was short for Friday, 25 minutes, and we only got 15 minutes for test. I need the answer, but the teacher whose lecture started snatched it right after 1 minute, and I was sitting in the first bench. Hopefully. Oh, so it was like a time thing. Like you failed because of the time constraint, and it was the teacher's fault. Like not you were not like failing because of your own understanding, right? Dang, that sucks. But at least you know it's not your fault. You know that it's not you who didn't lock in. It's their fault. And then that way, it's just qadr. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be good, inshallah. So to check if the number of vertices is valid, we need an adjacent matrix. So to make an adjacent matrix, we get a random integer between 0 and 1, and then we have equal dots point for the n. and then we print the matrix as well. But looking at the actual body function, like not just the header function, we prompt the user for the number of vertices right here, n equals input, enter the number of vertices, and then if statement is the boolean valid equals 1, valid equals 0, if it's not less than or equal to 2, or greater than or equal to 2, and this as well. Because n minus round n, if it's even a little bit greater than 2. Okay, and we print that. There we go. It's not too bad. Then we print the matrix A. Too much cold. Answer, child. I slept, guys, with the live stream on. Oh no! Is the live stream going on way too late for you? Isn't it like 1 a.m. for you? Yeah, I should go to sleep. No, I have work to do. Okay. Aw, I hope you feel warm. I hope you get the Asian blankets, that's very popular in South Asia. And then go to sleep like that. But yeah, something else I was gonna say. What work do you have? What has awoken you? Okay, so print matrix. Take in a matrix and string atch output to be printed. Matrix A atch output. So we're gonna print that. That's the function. That's the output goes on this side. Input. Wait, takes in. So that's the input and the output goes on that side of a function statement. Like this. This is the output. This is an input. It goes between the parentheses. So print the string using fprint ouch. So we print that. Use loops to print the matrix using for D. So the rows and columns are what we're going to print out, right? Use that by the size A. But where did the A even come from? Oh, right here. This is the adjacency matrix. So yeah, when it says take an adjacency matrix and the number of vertices, then we get it from here, from the header function. And the number of vertices, we already have it right here. So we don't have to ask, like, where did these things come from? Use a loop to print the matrix using 4D. So we print that, we get the size A, rows and columns, and then for I equals I to row and J equals 1 to the columns, then we print the matrix using AIJ. Pretty simple. Not bad, not bad. That's how you print the matrix. Cooking, eating, cardio, chaining veggies in a Bangla class. Wow. Cooking and eating at this point of the night. Oh my gosh, Pixie's so cute. Like she keeps posing in different ways, bro. And then the ice rubbing thing, but I don't have oily skin. MashaAllah. You guys are really good. You guys take care of yourselves really well. Oh, I'm back. Because if you sleep early, you'll wake up early and do the chores more happily. Chores! Dang, I forgot I have to do a chore. I have to hang the clothes. Okay, well, I might have to stop the stream here because I have been going on for a little bit. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one, inshallah. I'll let you guys do your uh chores and also go to sleep early because it is pretty late for you guys. But yeah, thanks for staying up for me and I appreciate it, guys. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.